Hi friends, this is Leslie from Mermaid Cove Studio, and I am on today to do a share with the Cozy Summer Collection with Decorate Your Life. Now, everybody's been doing different projects. We have such a fabulous design team, and we've got a couple of guest designers. So I'm going to put all that information down in the box below. That way we don't miss a beat. But what I'm going to just show you really quickly today. Honeybees and Summer Breeze is the new collection that dropped. It is 8¼ by 8¼ It's a whimsical bee themed digital collection by Decorate Your Life. It is absolutely adorable. I love it. Now, our purpose over the summer is to show you how we can use several collections together. And you absolutely can. Like, if you go through all of Sandi's collections, you can really, really see how they all manage to work together. I'm constantly amazed by how they do work together. And I'm working on a really cute project, and I'm really excited about how all of this goes together. We did spring cottage blooms for the month of May. Absolutely adorable with the little besties. We had some ephemera with that one. And then we had Nestled in spring for April, which I absolutely loved this collection because of the very cute, adorable carrot in a suit, and also the very sweet bunny that was in here. So it's a very sweet paper collection, and all of the projects that everybody did were absolutely wonderful. So I am going to pull out what I did with it. Let me, I'm going to set, that's my stand. I'm going to set my phone up so we can take a look at what I'm working on. Now, this is going to be a progressive project. I love to do retreats, like virtual retreats, with a company out of Utah, and you can do, it's like 3 days. You can, some of them are in person, but I've not gone to an in-person one yet. But I've had the privilege for many years of doing like the virtual projects with them. And one of the more interesting projects I found was doing these binder projects. Doodlebug has them, Echo Park, one other one. I'll tell you when I see the label inside of here. But they have these really cool binders. Also, this particular one came out of Hobby Lobby. It was a naked one, if you will. It's just covered with, it's just made with craft paper, and you get to decorate it. That's what I was excited about, that I could decorate it. Now, I'm still in the process. I just started it. I actually had a whole different cover on this, and I tore it off because I absolutely was not loving it. Now I'm close. I knew that I wanted this to be my front paper. I knew that I would layer up several layers. I can't tell you that this is going to be the bow because it needs to be something more solid and substantial, maybe with a print on it. And I haven't had a chance to dig through my ribbon, but I will dig through the ribbon, and I will find the most beautiful ribbon to go right across here. Now, I layered it in 2 different shades of green, kind of a sage green, and then this one here. I don't know if this one is a moss green. I'm sure it has a name for the color, but I don't know what it is. But what I found that helped pull all of these collections together was to have a solid base. And that solid base, there's a couple different colors that really help with that. Now, if you didn't use any kind of solid base, that would be fine too. But for what I wanted to do, I wanted a solid base. Now, I'm just getting started. I'm just sorting through the papers, but I'm going to go ahead and open it up and show you the inside. Sorry about the lighting. It's evening and lighting is awkward. I covered, including the inside as well. And then I used some washi tape for this little plaid to cover up the seam here. This is the ribbon. This is going to get something big right here, most likely a pocket, because this is not a journal. This is a mini album. And it being a mini album, it's still always going to be, you're going to do layouts. You can add pages, take away pages. You can, I haven't glued anything down in here except for a few things that I put on the outside. But you can move all of this around so that you ultimately get what you want. Now, what I did, I started with the honeybee collection. First off, because I hadn't used it yet. Oh, actually I did. I did do another project with it. It was a very cute one-page wonder. It was very cute. And that's going to go in a pocket in here. It's just going to hang out and we can use the tags and stuff. But I started with this to kind of bring the greens together. You can see this really pretty light green, the soft yellow. It is absolutely beautiful in here. What I cut off of this page was this right here. It was over here. Because the page was 8 by 8. Now these pockets are 6 by 6. And I can tell that I have a couple different brands in here. I have got Doodlebug and I don't know what the other one is. There's another brand of these things. Whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. So some of them are a little bit shorter. That's okay too. Now, check out, this is where this is why I pulled this check washi tape, because look what's up here. It's right there. You can see it. Sorry about that ring light. But you can see it right up there. And it pulls it together because it's the same kind of an olivey green. Now, I went ahead and I fussy cut this part out with the water bucket and the flowers. I went ahead and cut this simple flower. We're not wasting any paper. Anything on here you can cut out. You can cut this flower out. You can cut that little bee out. I cut this one off of a different piece of paper from another collection that we are currently using out of the Spring Blossom Blooms. I pulled that one off of there. And you can see that it works together. It's a little more, the center is a little more vibrant. The white is a little more vibrant, but it works. And I just glued it right on top of here. These, I've used foam tape to put this up on top of the protective sleeve, because this will be a permanent thing. Now, I can take this out because I haven't glued anything in. I can take this out, and I'll probably, when I'm ready to do something, this is something cute where you can either add something. I'm saving all my papers, but I will show you some of the things I've learned by being in retreats and doing things. You can do stuff like this. And then you can journal, or you can put a picture. So you're just adding something to it. Would I put a magnet on that? You absolutely could. And if I didn't want it, I could just take it out. So there's a lot of possibility here. Now, it's two-sided. So we've got the other side. And you can see that my paper is pretty big there. But I just slipped one of the ephemera cards. I didn't cut anything off of it. But what I can do is this right here. I can take, and let's just say I've got a 4 by 6, because this is roughly the size of this ephemera card. And now I can, I can put a picture. Now, when I'm ready to make it permanent, of course, I'm going to glue it in. But for right now, I'm not there yet. I'm just getting started. So I'm just showing you what you can do. So here, I can put a picture on this one. I can turn this one around because nobody's going to see it because I do have a piece of paper behind it, you know, just like your layers. I can write on the back of this whatever's happening in that picture. Nobody's going to know, right? You're not going to see it, but I still have this pretty picture here. Now, let's move over to here. This was an 8.25 by 8.25. And essentially what I did is I cut it to fit. And you can see where it all comes together. And these are two separate pockets. And again, I can do stuff like this. Let's see here. I can do stuff like this. I can either put the picture and journal or put the picture. I can definitely put a picture in right there because I have a lot of, probably one of my favorite sizes is the little 2x3. You can put that size picture in here. You can even put it this way. You can highlight that one over on the other side too. So I don't know that I wouldn't want to cover that up, but also I wouldn't be mad if the picture were just sitting here like this so that I don't lose that. I'm okay with that. So when I'm ready to put pictures, and I'm not one who typically puts pictures, but I've been doing more projects where I'm adding pictures. This right here was a whole bunch of scrap pieces, and I am just showing you what you can do with them. So you can put a picture here, just here and here. And this has some cute words on it. And this one here, I think I would size it so it were more like that. But it's just pretty, and it's soft, and it's simple. Over here, this is where I have used the other collection. I love all the bees. It all coordinates. If you look at all those sweet little bees, they're all friends, you know? They're just like people. We all look different. They all look different, but they're all friends. Okay, we can put a picture here, and we can have all of this wonderful stuff here. But I've glued nothing in because I'm still trying to decide. I can put a picture here. I can put the picture on the outside. I don't have to put it on the inside. So I'm the first time that I did one of these binder mini albums, I had a really hard time because I wasn't sure how I felt about it. You know, we're using page protectors, and that's like old school. But then these are different types and different sizes of page protectors. And I really love that because I don't do layouts. The layouts are huge, like the big 12 by 12. I learned how to do that. I will be very honest, I did not enjoy doing that. My picture would get lost. I didn't know how to work with it. But these are all mini layouts, and this I can handle. So here, again, we can do a picture. And I don't have to use this stark white background. It can be sized to be just a little bit bigger than this. And then I can put it on top of that so you have this as your background. And again, this is another one of the, well, it won't on this side. If it didn't go all the way in, I'd be okay with it. Now, this one, what I'm showing you is I did not put anything in this one, but there are 4 pockets, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can do a lot of things. I've seen people put sequins in here and make a whole sequin page, and you can put, you know, something cute in it and put sequins on the front of it. So we could cut this. We can add it in there, and we can put some sequins on it, and then we just sew across here. Or if you have a fuse tool, you can use your fuse tool. And I do have a fuse tool. I'm not good at using it, but I do have it. Now, this was a free ephemera, a free stationery page that you are able to get while supplies last. And I know that this stuff has been going off the shelves like crazy, so I'm not sure if it's still available. You would have to go run in and make your purchase. Now, if you should run in and make a purchase, You can, don't forget to use my code, and let me find that for you. This is my code, Leslie15. Even if your paper or whatever you're buying is on sale, you can still put this in and get an additional 15%. So don't forget to use that. And you can use it from any of our designers, for even Sandi. Use it and save yourself a little extra, but also feel free to put a little extra in your cart because of the savings. Absolutely have to use up those savings. Okay, so you can see this is where I've done nothing with this one yet. Again, I'm just getting started. I'm just kind of showing you a little bit of what this process looks like. Okay, here are Besties. I haven't put anything up in here, but again, we can take pictures of our Besties and put those up in there, right? Even hang another one right up here. Or you can take and do this. There's so much that you could do with it. I mean, I've learned a lot by being in the virtual retreats and making new friends and learning how to do these projects. There's great designers all over the place. Just go find them and have a great time. Here, so you can see, in my head, I'm thinking I'm gonna do something with this 4-pocket one, but I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Because right now I'm just trying out some of the bigger stuff. So I love this little Spanish style house, and I love the hot air balloon that was on this page. Actually, the same thing that I did right here, where this was right about here at the 8 1/4 edge, and I cut it out. This is the same thing that I did here. Now, part of that balloon is still left below. I'm sure there's better ways to do this, but I love that this element, that I cut it out. I fussy cut it, and I popped it up a little bit. I also have, from the Besties collection, there are still some friends that I can cut out, and I don't have to go put them on here. I can glue them on the outside here, or lift them up like this, and it just adds dimension. I'm not worried about this book getting too full or alligator mouth. I'm not worried about that. I know what to do about it. But I do want to accentuate all of these wonderful things. Even if I took, I have another page just like it. Even if I cut those friends out from that one and put it on here, I absolutely would. It's beautiful, and the little friends are beautiful too. I love the flowers, the little tulips. Okay, now here is, this one I haven't done anything with yet. I've just got it in there, and I can see that I did cut a border off of here because I used the border somewhere else. I want to say it was a black and white pattern one. I think I cut that off and used it somewhere else. But I can also fussy cut this little guy out right here and bring it forward. I can put him on foam tape. I could even cut out the house and put it on foam tape and just really bring it forward. Maybe I don't have to cut it out of this one. Maybe I cut it out of another piece of paper where I can take and cut the flowers and do the same thing just to make it pretty and give it dimension. It doesn't have to have any pictures on it. It doesn't have to have a story. Its job is just to be beautiful. On this side, I showed you, I fussy cut this off of one of the ephemera cards from this collection. I just cut it out. I might take it off, and I might go ahead and I might still cut the rest of that out. I'm not sure yet. But what I did like is that this guy, my picture, is not glued in yet. But when you look at it, you're just like, oh, look, that's on the paper back there. And then we can put the picture on the outside. It doesn't need to go on the inside. We don't have to do traditional things with it. We can just have fun with it. And that's what I would like to do with it. This one I just stuck in because, I love it so much. I love the little besties. And check out the little bees here. Look at all the cute little bees. They are so stinking cute. And can you see all the connections with it? Now on this one, I will probably cut out a bee so that it feels connected. You can see over here we've got some bees and some little birds. I haven't decided on how many pages are going to be in here yet. But the one thing I'm trying to make sure of is that some of the pages have some bright colors on it, like this one. I want to be sure that whatever comes over on the next side is going to be as vibrant as that, or at least it will flow. And that's what you want to make sure that you do, if you want to. In my head, that's what it feels like should happen. Doesn't matter. It's your book. You do whatever you want with it. But this is my book, and I feel like that's something that I would want to do. I don't know if these will stay here yet. I have no idea, but they are here right now. This is where I'm just demonstrating that you can absolutely put pictures, whatever size. I have a 4x6 printer. I can print that size picture for here, or I can do the little ones like this. I think I also have the capability to do some little collages. So, I mean, there's so much that you could do. And then you could, let's just say, cut these out and put that in there. You can cut that out and add it. You can put it here on the outside. I mean, there's so much. There is so much good stuff in here. I definitely know I want to cut her out. And I think I absolutely am going to make sure this is on the background here so that it can come up and be dimensional. I love things that are dimensional. Haven't done anything back here. Back here, I know I have a little more work to do. We've got to clean that up and make it pretty. But back here, I don't know what's going to be back here yet. You know, I definitely feel like I wanted to make a pocket or an envelope with this piece right here. But I think I have to put it in the front because that side is bigger. So something will come. But you can tell it all matches together, right? It all functions together. And these are all the little besties. They're so sweet. That's what I'm focused on. All right, my friends. I hope that you enjoyed this project. You'll get to see it again in the coming weeks because I'm going to fill it up. Am I going to put pictures in it? I don't know yet. It's possible because I got printer paper. So I may put some pictures in it. I think that would be a lot of fun, and I think it would be just a really amazing album to showcase. I think it'd make a really great gift for a grandma if you did all of your grandkids. I love this cat here. So cute. And the little bird. So look forward to seeing it again next week. And we'll see how far I've gotten with it. I know it will be pretty done with new ribbon, something more bold. Most definitely I am going to put, I think I'm going to put Cozy Summer on here with, I've got these really great letters. So I think I'm going to put Cozy Summer here because summer is all about, all my grandkids are out of school. So I think that would be a lot of fun, and just fill this up with all their little pictures because they all look like this. They're all so cute. Even my furry kitties. So thank you for stopping in. Thanks for taking a look. Please make sure that you check the box below and go check out Sandi's page, Jenny's page, Dalia, Rhonda, Edwina, Denise, myself, Alicia. Check everybody out and see what they have created for this coming week. I've seen some people have already completed some projects. I'm so fascinated with what people are doing with this collection, these 3 collections of paper. They're absolutely beautiful. So go check all that. All the information, all the links that you need to get there will be down below. Please don't forget to, when you're shopping, because you know you want to shop. I know you do. When you're shopping, don't forget to put in Leslie 15 or Sandi 15 or one of the other designers, so that you get a little extra off, but make sure you put some extra stuff in your shopping carts. All right, my friends, we'll see you again next time. Comment in kindness, like, follow, and share. Thank you.